What is up, you guys? It is Sam's here, and today is the start of a new series that I have been requested for a couple of times on my channel that I think it'd be fun to do, and I think I'd enjoy it. Because, I don't know, I have a friend that want to learn how to edit, and I can edit. I'm not the best, but I'd say I'm pretty decent. So, yeah. Alright, so what you're going to need for this is Adobe After Effects. You're also going to need what's it called? Magic Bullet looks, and I will do a tutorial on how to get that later, or you can just look up a tutorial. It's really not that hard. It's probably really easy. I actually did it in 5 minutes. It's free if you do like a free version. Like just look up a tutorial how to get it. You're also gonna need a pack for this. I used the Lax pack. It was actually released a while ago, but it still works. See, like I have those, and I'll go in more in depth what those is. That makes sense. But what they are and what you can do with them in the future. So, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to Movie Maker, Final Cut Pro, or anything you can cut your clips and bind them together. So that's the first step, and the reason you do this, it just makes it a whole lot easier. And then you're gonna want to drag your clip or cinematic you want to put in here, but I would suggest just going with just a clip for now, just while you're learning, because it just makes things a whole lot easier and not having to do transitions and things like that. Alright, so now that you have your clip, you can just it'll be rendered, and then you can put it into After Effects. So like, say this guy got it from theater, so I'm probably gonna want to cut it down to where the clip actually starts, about right there. So to do this, you go to Edit and Split, and just split your clip, and then you can pretty much remove that. We don't want that anymore. And we have this right here, and that's the clip itself. So that's what we're gonna want. So now you can just save it to your desktop or wherever. I'm just gonna save it for my desktop for the purpose of this video because it's just easier to get to. And we'll just put OCE TUT. Oh, that's tough. TUT. Oh, I'll put this but who cares? But anyways, and it's gonna save your movie or your film right here. And yeah. So once you get done saving with that, you're gonna hit X, and it's gonna say, what's it? It's gonna say play. Hit close, and it's probably gonna say, yeah. Do you want to change saves to my movie? No. And then you're gonna want to go into After Effects, and File, Import, Import File, and then you go to your desktop, and then it should be right here. Let's see. Right here. Once you open this right here, it'll import it into your composition. I don't know, not composition, but it's just where your project is. Everything you import should be up here. Unless you're using the pack that I told you about earlier, the Lax pack. So you're just gonna drag it right here, and I have Ray Trace 3D enabled. It really doesn't matter. It's just for 3D text, which I'm not gonna be showing you guys how to do in this video. And then you're just gonna want to render it, and so it can get, I don't know. I guess it can get it's loaded, so you guys don't have to watch it. Like you're gonna have to render it every time, but still, it's like now it's smoother when you drag it across the timeline bar. But anyways, let's keep it moving. But anyways, you're also gonna want a song. So I'll probably go to Files. Oh, well, before we put a song, we can just go ahead and drag this in there. And this is the Lax pack. This is just a file. Here, it's gonna import it first, and then it's gonna. I don't have Twixtor Pro, so it's gonna say that. Sadly, I'm gonna get that soon. But yeah, all right. While it loads, so like this is just a whole little thing full of what's it called? They're full of transitions, special different stuff, some color correction, shapes, fractures, effects, color flashes. It says ignore for a reason. And then these are just some color corrections. So yeah. Oh yeah, but we're gonna need to pick a song, so I'll probably go to my downloads and it should be in here. I guess we'll just go with this one just because it's evident when the beat drops. And you don't, like, for this, the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you guys how to actually edit, like, when syncing the music with it. So, what you're going to want to do is, first you're going to hit L twice, and it's going to show you these wavelengths, and you just, alright, so now you're going to want to put where the shot he actually hits. So I'm going to probably want to go about right there. That's when he hits. Alright, and then I'm going to find, and all the way, this is my friend Speddy's clip. You should all go sub to his channel. I'll leave it in the description. And here you can obviously see this is where it pretty much drops, or it gets a whole lot louder. So that's where we're going to want to put it. And see if we render it. See? It's right where once he hits that shot, it just like that. But you can also add bass boosts and stuff. That's also part of the lax pack, but we're not going to get into that today just because it's not really relevant for what we're doing right now. But alright, so now, like I said, you're going to need magic bullet looks, which is right here. And it's going to take you right here, and you're going to hit edit. And remember, this is not that hard to get. Just look up how to get magic bullet looks for free on whatever you use, PC, Mac. And then you're going to get all these color corrections or filters, whatever you want to call it. And then, like, you have this, and I've never seen that. That actually looks really sick. I have no idea how I haven't, but anyways. Like, say I wanted, like, I used this on my friend's cinematic I did the other day. And this is fisheye, but this, and it goes around in space if you can tell at all. But we're not going to want to do that just because that's not really relevant to what we're doing right now. So usually I go to diffusion and light, and this is my favorite, but it's so overused, so I'm not going to use it for the purpose of this video. And you're really just going to want to find the one that looks good but isn't an over edit. Like, I'd say that's an over edit. You probably have to soften that up a little bit to make it look nice, but it is an over edit. And then you have these over here, and these, and right now I'm just going through the preset ones just because if I went really in depth with all the other stuff, then we wouldn't have any time with actually to show you guys how to edit the things. So these are, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's called cinematic. I mostly use these for the cinematics because I think they look pretty sick on cinematics. But yeah, monochromatic are pretty much one color, and that's about it. And then like that, you know what, let's just go with this one just because it looks pretty cool. So like you can see that little thing right there, and then I go to tools, and this is something that I use a lot. You do not have to use. And then it's called edge softness, and what it pretty much does is you drag it on your clip, and see it's kind of like a blur. And I honestly love this because it's just so, I don't know, it makes the clip look really nice. And once you got that, you can also add all this other stuff like swing tilt. It's kind of like, instead of a circle, it's just like a, I don't know, you call it a rectangle. And then you have all this stuff like color contrast. And like, I've always wanted to know what that is. I really don't know. And then exposure, color contrast, and things. And you also have curves over here. If you guys don't know what curves are, then it's kind of like this. Like if I wanted to soften the clip or make it darker or something like that, kind of make like a wave, and then you'll get kind of like that. But we don't want to do that for right now just because of time, and we're not getting into depth with that. And once you have everything like that, you just hit finished, and see, now you have this whole little thing, and it's all stars. I've never seen it like that, but I think that looks pretty sick. So we can go ahead and render that and make sure it looks pretty nice. And also, you can also split the clip with whatever you like. On my keyboard, it's be Control Shift and D at the same time. But for you, it's probably not that if you're on Mac or something. But you can also cut the clip, and once he hits the shot, you could add something really cool like a color, like a flash. But that's also in the lax pack, so we can go ahead and add that right now from where we are. So first, I'll let you guys see this. Like, we could add a screen pump right there, and that's probably what we're going to want to do. So we're going to open this and go to lax pack, and I'm pretty sure they're in special. No, these are black bars. But anyways, you are also going to want black bars. Black bars are pretty cool. Like, as you can see, they're pretty self-explanatory. Like, they're just the black bars. So, like, say we wanted these. I don't know if these are going to work just because of the pack I have. Because they worked weird. It was weird how they worked last night, but I don't know. They won't work for me the rest of the time. So, like, see that? See, alright, they did work. That's pretty sick. But anyways, those are like the black bars. And those just look really nice on a shot, in my opinion, just because of the, it makes you more focused towards the center, and you can get different size black bars. That's why it says black bar 1, 2, 3, and like, yeah, I think there's only 3. But, yeah, so like, if you'd watch this, see, it makes you really focus on the shot. But anyways, and we're also going to go to, we don't need anything else over here. I think it might be under, it's really, like, navigating this thing's kind of weird, but, these are where it is. It's right here, screen pump 2. I really don't see a difference, but, see, we're going to want this screen pump, and we're going to take it right over here. Wait, first we can take this, take that, oh, wait, we don't want that, but anyways, we're going to take that off just because of where we are, and, we don't want it to just be on the timeline the whole time, just because, I mean, it's not like it matters or anything, but still. Alright, like, say, alright, he hit the shot right there. You're going to take this screen pump right here, and we're just going to drag it to the composition, about right there. And we're going to hit right click, and hit transform, and we're going to hit fit the composition. And the composition is, see how those lines came up? That's what these are. So those are the composition, like, as you can see, if you'll see the screen pump. Alright, oh, I have to hit visible, my god, you guys. I was about to say, I wonder why it didn't have to, like, render. See, that's like a screen pump. And also, what I also did on this guy's OCE, his name's Spetty. He's a really cool dude. But, I'll put the ripple, because the ripple effect's just pretty sick. So, like, I'm gonna have to copy this and paste it in my composition. So, copy and paste. I'll go over a whole episode on hotkeys and things like that, so if you guys would like that, it'd be pretty cool, because I actually had problems with that. But see, it's kind of like a ripple effect when it pumps in and out, because I know Face Barker did that on one of his edits and I liked it, and he requested that. And also, what we're gonna want is, this is probably gonna be the last one we're gonna do. It's called an O, black bars at the end. And if you watch my No Faith in Brooklyn edit, then you'll see at the end how they close in. They, like, the two things close in, and it looks really cool. But this is probably going to be the last thing we're going to do in this episode. So we're just going to hit Control V, and it's called Black Solid 1. And we're just going to go right about here and hit render. And once it renders, it'll be about done. See how it closes in at the end? It really makes the edit look clean. So and I'll teach you guys how to do transitions next episode, but that's been it for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed. It's Sam's here. Leave a like for the new series, and I'm out.